Hey guys, Josiah here. The other day I did this video called How to See the Future, and I've discussed some different concepts in there. And today I just wanted to do a quick example video with some, with a practical look at, the power of this type of system. So here you can see a distribution on Bitcoin. We're on the Bitcoin spot at the index on TradingView, and I'm on a 1 hour chart currently. But you can see here that, like we discussed in the prior video, price acknowledged its own, or price pointed to the composite trader's break-even point right here. And so you can see that if you zoom into a smaller time frame, there's a significant little price feature here, and price dropped down and then came back up and acknowledged that level. And you can see it kind of wicked just above it on this particular time frame. On a smaller time frame, it would be, closes and that kind of thing. And then we pulled back down into discount here and then started working our way upward. And so this kind of is a confirmation of the distribution that's about to unfold. And so then the future starts to be presented to us as we would expect it. We start acknowledging the levels here. We acknowledge this fair value area, come back, touch the midpoint, start pushing up, midpoint, premium of this middle distribution area, pull back to the discount of the middle, and then push up to the 1x target. So this is the original range here, and 1 times that range added to the break-even price is right here. And so you can see it tops out there for a little while. And so this position was begun on Monday. The end of the week, we end up at this 1x target. And so that's interesting to note. That's kind of like a behavior you can kind of look for. The week tends to have a position that's set up, and then it's distributed throughout the week. And so we hit the 1x target here a couple of times, hit it again here, and started pushing up through, got up to this fair value area of premium, pulled back, and then shot right up to the target right here. And, after all this kind of slow, gradual price movement, this drastic movement right here looked impossible when it was forming. On the smaller time frames, this looked like a really drastic move, but price, the whatever entity or entities or forces control the markets, they wanted this line, and so it went to that line and stopped on a dime, essentially. Wicked through, put in a higher high above here, executed, ran any buy stops above here for people wanting to get in long. Anybody that had already shorted would be stopped out, and then it reversed here. And so on relevant time frames for me, I don't actually see, interesting kind of note here, I don't actually see a new distribution or a new setup for a short that was created here on the time frames that I'm looking at. And that's an interesting thing to note, because this was what I believe is a pullback in a short trade. And so this long position down here facilitated a pullback into a short position that was up here from this recent high. And so this is something that I've been watching, and I actually didn't trade this long because I was expecting this short to be played out. I've been expecting this since before the holiday, and I posted about it here on TradingView as an idea. And so I wasn't interested in the long at that point. And this short trade has been taking a lot longer than expected, mostly due to the holidays. It just kind of went sideways over the holidays here, but we had this counter move here, and I was kind of questioning my original thesis. But what we've done is this long position here simply facilitated me pulling back into the premium zone of this short position. You see it just crossed over this line, this red line right here. And so it's just a pullback into the premium zone of of that short position so that it crossed back through fair value into discount now. And I believe that the final target that I was expecting all along down in this area will be achieved probably by the end of this week. So that's kind of what I'm expecting now. And what that will also do, incidentally, is it will purge below all these levels that have been created and set up. They'll harvest all the liquidity under these levels and reach that target that has been waiting to be fulfilled. Beyond that, it would also play into pulling back from the premium up here to the discount of this range up here. And so you can see it's been oscillating around inside this kind of fair value area of this upper range. So now I expect that it's going to dip down and harvest all these levels, dip down into this discount down in here. You can see, and I can kind of draw that for you. So you can consider this the discount zone, and this is the premium zone. And overall, this is the premium zone of this whole distribution over here, where, see if I can show this a little clearer. There's a discount zone down here, a premium zone up here, and this premium zone has its own premium and its own discount. So you can see price has been oscillating back and forth between premium and discount. I think it's going to dip down, harvest all these levels. They're going to reaccumulate down in here in the discount for the shorter term and push it up for the final target one more time. That's my expectation based on what I'm seeing here. There's some possibility that it's already actually reached target right up here, and that might be fine. I think there's a good likelihood that it's going to make one more push just based on things that I've seen, some more subtle cues that are not part of this analysis method, but that's what I'm expecting right now. So I'm looking for about 89.6 to be achieved short, and then it will reset up for the long back up into here. That's kind of what I'm expecting. So hopefully this is interesting. It's been helpful. And I will talk to you next.